but you know, I've been teaching for 7 years.
Okay. all right. So those are we're here. My boy Chan, Back Day Barbecue, Louisville, Kentucky. I'm just talking to him, checking in. He's closed today, so I didn't get to try the food. But you know I'll be back because I'm definitely gonna come back and see my boy and try it. But we're just talking, having an interview process where I just want to pick his brain. I want to talk to a brother that's where I want to be and where I'm going, and it's definitely inspiring me right now. But check this out. All right, so I just recently retired from the education system as a teacher back in April.
Congratulations.
Completely, man. Completely. I've been teaching for over 12 years. Special education.
Congratulations.
So
that's a rough road.
Yeah, man. So he just revealed to me that he also has taught for 7 years. What grade? Fourth grade math. Good Lord. Yeah. So we have very similar paths, as you can see. So he believes in the no sauce guarantee. That's my thing. I love it. It's his thing. It's his thing too. And that's what it's all about. Great barbecue needs no sauce and needs nothing to enhance it. It is what it is. Yep. So
I was gonna say this is my segment. This is the other thing I had to get folks used to. Is when they were used to it on the truck when I opened the restaurant. I was like, just make sure you have enough for the whole day.
Right.
And I'm like, look, I got a huge Goliath outside, right? But still at the end of the day, it can only hold so much.
Yep.
And I don't like to rush stuff. So on the weekends, when people come at like 7, 8, they're like where you'll see a list of stuff we're out of.
Right.
And they like, I'm like, hey, this is fresh. Like we ain't gonna have stuff just sitting in the freezer.
Yeah, none of that.
It's just warming it up.
Absolutely. Yep.
Those are the two things that I had to get folks accustomed to. But the folks really love it. I love it. So
there you go. So when it came to like your journey, especially coming from the education field, what brought the passion for barbecue to you? Like what inspired you to say I want to do this?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, I want you to be real.
A TV show.
Barbecue Pitmaster.
It's crazy because I always tell my kids, man, like get off the TV, you ain't gonna get off the TV. But literally, like 1 year on the fourth, man, we didn't have anything to do and nowhere to go, and I literally cleaned the house. And like 7 o'clock in the morning, I was done. Like it was a barbecue Pitmaster's marathon meeting, and so I just sat there and watched it all day. And I had a little Oklahoma Joe's in the back, and so I ended up going to Kroger like 7. I was like, I wonder if it tastes the way they say it look. I smoked them birds from like 11 at night to like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I bit it, I was like, it's okay. But, then I started playing around with that. And then I was still teaching at the time. And so I was just doing it. And then the next year we ended up having a competition at a friend's house. That's for the best ribs.
Oh, yeah.
And so I came in first with that. And then started, use the Facebook and Instagram as my platform. I started to post like pictures, man.
Yeah.
And people were like, I want some. And so, I tell them who's doing a little bit, then come in and copy a sample. And then so it went from that to people saying, well, I'll pay for this now.
That's how I started. Yeah.
And so then we went from that to like on Saturdays, there would be a line out my back then, like just picking up ribs, wings, pulled pork. And somebody was like, man, you should get a bigger smoker because you want me to do a bigger job. So I actually never had been on Craigslist, called a guy from Craigslist from Sneed, Alabama. And I was like, man, I see y'all selling smokers. And he was like, yeah. I was like, look, I'm a teacher. I got money. I can give you this deposit. And then can we do the payments? And he was like, let me call you back.
Word.
He called me back and he was like, man, I talked to my boss. He was like, if we up the deposit just a little bit, then we can
Okay.
money. He was like, typically we wouldn't. I was like, hey, look, I promise you.
Look, I'm just in the record.
Just stepping out there on faith, man. And so we went down there. The truck that wasn't mine, picked it up and came back and took that to my barbershop like every weekend on Saturday, And then that went from somebody saying, oh, you should get a food truck.
Yeah.
Learned about the food truck game, got a food truck. And then 7 years later, now we here.
Look, that's
So yeah,
that's the journey. I'm not gonna lie. That's very similar to how I started. It's almost mirrored it. It always mirrored it. Same thing. Basically started out cooking for friends, and the more I cooked, because I was always barbecuing, and it always tastes good. But you know, I learned like you to watch shows and learn, had cookbooks and learn different techniques, things like that. Failed a lot. I'm literally just mastering my brisket, where I consistently have perfect brisket every time.
And do you do the burn-ins off the brisket too?
I do. Yeah, absolutely. It wouldn't be a brisket without. So, and so just listening to your story, it just, I reminisce on how I started. Now, I decided to not go the food truck route. In Chicago, it's just the red tape food truck. It's crazy in Chicago. So, I had to skip that process.
I think it's different in Atlanta too. I think they have it down in Atlanta where all the food trucks have to park in the same spot.
That's a lot of that sometimes in Chicago too, depending on where you are. Depending on where you are. Yeah, okay. So, family man, also like myself, what for younger guys, for the younger pitmasters, and I'm not sure if you're training the next generation of young guys who want to get in the game. What would be your advice to them? What would you say?
My advice would be to find somebody, man, and just learn.
Yeah.
It's almost like being a teacher. You know, when you're in the game, when you do as a teacher, you know, one thing they tell you is don't reinvent the wheel. So, although you can put your own feel on barbecue, like you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
You know, I actually had a guy who I was trying to train, but he just didn't want it. You know, and now he sees it. He's like, man, you know, I wish I was staying. You know, just and that, you know, so find a person and stick with them, but see the vision too. Like, you know, it's hard to see the vision when you first start off. You know, it's like when I remember the first time I went out on my food truck, you know, all excited, everybody made a post, you know, and I will never forget. And this is why like every day is important to me here, and I'll never forget. It took me 3 hours to sell 20 chicken wings, an order of brisket and mac and cheese.
Oh, wow.
Literally.
Yeah.
I opened from 11 to 2, and I sat on the block for 3 hours. And now, mind you, I had cooked like a case of chicken, like a case of brisket. So I had all this food, and in 3 hours, all I sold was 20 wings and an order of brisket and mac and cheese. And I was like, I literally left, and I was like, what in the world did I just get into? I was like, man, and people like, you need to go here. And I'm like, no, what I need to do is be consistent.
Yes.
So I was like, here's what I'm gonna do. Mondays, this is where I'm gonna be.
Okay.
Tuesday, this is where I'm gonna be. Wednesday, I'm here. And so if nothing else, if I don't sell it this week, people will see me again on the same day next week.
Yeah.
If I don't sell nothing else, they're gonna see me the same day. So then it got to a point where, you know, week 2, we end up selling like 30 wings. But the more they see you, the more curious they get.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, I learned to put on the show. So I would actually have my smoker attached to my food truck. And then, so I would get out there a little early. So I get out there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Fire up the smoker.
Yeah.
Smoke my ribs and wings on site.
Yeah.
So now you can smell it, you see it. Now everybody like, well, what he doing over there?
Yep.
And so then, in 5 weeks on Wednesday, man, we went from 20 wings to like a case of wings.
Okay, right.
And in like 6 weeks, we went from that. Like, I ended up having to do 2 cases of wings on Wednesday, and then so we started selling that, and we kept going, and people kept getting more stuff. But then they got hit to the burnt ends.
Yeah.
So then, they know we opened at 11. You would see a line at the truck at 10:30.
Yeah.
Because they knew when they gone, they gone.
Right, it was gone. Yeah.
So they line up at 10:30. The first 12 orders, burnt ends.
Nice. Burnt ends, get it, man. Every time.
So that's man. It was so discouraging at first, but you stay around, you're consistent, and it just goes. And the more people try it, the more they get used to it. The more they, it just starts to move. So.
Okay, cool. Well, man, that's a great story.
Stick with it.
Stick with it. Yeah, that's the key. I tell you right now, it's been many times where I'm like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? I've been on my feet straight, cooking, prepping, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, how much money did I make? I don't think this is enough. What am I doing here? And then it's like when you get that finished result, and when you're slicing that brisket, placing it in the pan, you give it to the client. It's like, that's what I'm doing. And this is gonna turn into something, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna feed my family for generations.
You are so right.
And that's the whole point of this. It's funny that we brought that up because the history of African Americans in open fire cooking, stick burning, things like that, we have a rich history in that. The concept of the unknowns, the black pitmasters back in the day, they used to cook the food and things like that. Do you ever like think about how you connect with our ancestors as far as what we're doing in barbecue right now?
I really haven't.
Okay, all right. And that's fine. That's fine. At the end of the day, there she is.
It's one of
them. Right. At the end of the day, I always say that when we come together like as people, and food and music has always been something that we really connect with. People in general, not just black, everybody. You know what I mean? People in general, but with as an African American in barbecue, I always say that we have there's something special connected, like with each other and with the ancestors, that really goes a long way. It really goes a long way. And this is my way of telling you, and showing homage to you when I'm in your city. I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you. It's funny you say that because I told you earlier that I wanted Chick-fil-A's search with a back there.
Right.
And so, when we're cooking, because I honestly don't believe you can cook without food.
I disagree. Yeah, right.
So,
you can't cook without food.
When we open up at 11 o'clock, that you will hear music until the time we close.
Absolutely.
And so we play all time. And so people, they come in here and they get that whole vibe of just, people are joking around with family, they sit together. We've had some complaints, but that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the tables, the picnic tables.
Right.
I wanted everybody to understand that we all in this.
Yeah.
So if you see, if it ain't a lot of room, then find somebody that's next to
That's
them.
right.
Talk to them.
That's right.
That's what I do.
I agree with that.
I
agree. Like a backyard picnic.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what we do.
It. I totally agree with that. Well, what's going on?
And I'm like, nah. So when we got this space, when we redid this deck, that was one of my biggest things. I'm like, folks gotta know.
Look at that.
Real. And so this is so my first one, his name is Big Boy. It was big, but this is the patriarch. It's like of the bigger stuff. So yeah, this is my baby. And it's big, but it's 3 separate compartments at the same time. It's a reverse flow.
Yep.
So this is my smoke box here, and this controls just this part here.
Okay.
That's my rib box and my hot box. So we use that occasionally. Most of the time I just put my ribs on this block. Just open it to show y'all what it look like.
Oh yeah.
You got your levels.
Yep. Nice. Ooh, that take a lot of food.
Already. It's the real, but it's real. It ain't no game.
Smells familiar to me.
And so this part is actually a grill. So like on Saturday when we did steaks.
So you do a char grill here?
Yep, we do a char grill, or we can do like a offset style.
Right.
So yeah, but we.
And if you want to add a little char to your ribs or anything like that, get them hot, flash cook.
And so this part is pretty much the
same as that
part,
end.
just connected. So the reason I got it was because at times we do cook throughout the day. And so instead of having to fire up the whole thing, I can say, okay, let's fire up this one little side.
Absolutely.
And so now I ain't gotta fire up.
This is nice, man. And this is the grill you got from those guys down there?
No, so this one actually came from Sling and Steel.
Sling and Steel? Okay, I know. Yeah.
And so so imagine all of this gate that y'all see behind y'all was here.
Okay.
This was not.
Wow.
So what you finna ask me?
How'd you get it in here?
How'd I get this? So imagine paying 16 grand for this thing. You see a truck pull up, and they had to use a crane to lift it up. So I had to drive it on my truck, parked it right there.
Uh-huh.
Train truck came around, hooked it up, and I had to watch that thing get lifted over all of this stuff.
Holy
down.
cow.
And I was like, please don't drop my baby.
Man.
Please don't drop my baby. But he set it down with ease and comfort, and so my heart came out of my chest. Like 5 minutes when it was swinging. I'm like, but it was just on strap. But yes, it's
Maybe 16 grand. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
All right, big dog. You got it.
So that's my baby.
This baby will cook.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Man, this is nice, brother.
Appreciate it.
This is nice. This is what's smoking up the neighborhood. When you open, man, and people come.
So we get here. I get here every day at 3 o'clock. I got a guy that preps for me now. But I get here every day at 3 o'clock, fire it up,
Right.
cooking. So by the time 7 o'clock hit, the neighbors are smelling it. The
Yeah.
people's coming into work.
Absolutely.
So we get a lot of folks who's like, man, I was just driving by 8 o'clock and I smelled it.
You smelled it,
I
yeah.
can smell it all the way up the street. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, this is nice,
So
man.
good. Why'd you leave my cup?
Kids.
You know we closed on Mondays. You know we close. You come here every week. You literally come here every week. Y'all come here so much that y'all turn the TV on when y'all get here. You know. See y'all tomorrow.
He saw people. That's what it was.
You know, they come every week. But it's so funny, man, because that's what they do. Like I said, I want them to feel like they at home.
That's right.
And so they come here, man. They turn on the TV.
Turn the TV on? Yeah, absolutely.
Sit there and chill and watch.
That's definitely something I want to consider. Like I want to give them that feel. Hey, chill out and go eat. I'm also gonna have maybe an old hickory on the inside. You know what I mean? That I can work with in case I need to back up.
So have you ever been to Kansas City? Missouri yet?
No, not yet.
So there's a place called LC's. LC. So when I originally got this, I wanted to mimic him. And his smoker is actually inside of his restaurant.
Yeah. I've seen it.
So when you open up the door, and when they open up them pits, man, I'm like, ooh. Yeah, but theirs is like that. So yeah.
Now, what kind of wood are you using on this?
So this I use hickory and cherry. Hickory and cherry. And I've gone back and forth. In the fall we use a little pecan.
That's good fall.
At the next spot, I've gone back and forth between this or a stick burner and electric with some propane and wood, but my heart won't let me.
Yeah.
My heart won't let me. So I can't use a Traeger, I can't use I gotta build the fire and I gotta use it. Because that's one of the things that enticed me to it is being able to take something that's raw, that never touches a fire, and just let the fire and smoke do all the work. That's what does it.
Yeah, that's the true like job of a pitmaster. Our job, and it's an art form. Our job is to manipulate the fire in order to cook the food. And that's the difference. Is why I always say, those who cook who do barbecue on Traegers, which is fine, I have a Traeger. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm probably gonna get another pellet smoker by the end of the year. You know what I mean? And that's something, those of you who say, hey, yeah, I barbecue, and then pull out a Traeger. You know what I mean? I'm like, but you're not really a pitmaster. Right. You're not really working the fire. You're not manipulating that fire to do what you want it to do. I did that event a couple of weeks ago. And I'm watching, everybody's telling me, well, our temperature's going down. I said, okay, I got it, don't worry about it. We'll get the temperature back up. When it got too hot, had a little small fire on the inside, I know how to get it back down. They were like, how did you do that? It's like, well, you gotta manipulate the fire. You gotta understand what you're doing inside of these, our reverse flow as well. So, you have to decide what you're doing up here. If you don't know what you're doing, man, then it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of failure, like you said. And eventually we get it.
The first time I cooked anything on the grill, we had blackened food.
Like it's Cajun.
And when I say blackened, I mean blackened. I had a fork, a grill, and nothing else. So, but yeah, man, that's and so as much as I'm like, you know, there's people like, you know, if you do it like this, you can get a little more sleep, and I'm like, yeah, but it takes away from building it takes away from getting it right, and making and being the person involved. Like, you know, if my hands are out, then I don't feel like I was involved. So I like being involved. So it's still gonna be a stick when, you know, you gotta find somebody. So anybody that wants to learn to rock with this thing and a stick burner, come see me. I promise you, I love what I do.
That's right.
I love it.
That's right. I'm training guys up now. And they've been watching me, and they did a great job with me at the event. And so, man, I'm bringing them up. So I can do it much.
You compete at all?
No, not yet. Everybody, that's another question I get asked a lot. Are you ready to come? I was in the market right here a couple days ago when the guys asked me about the feet. Beast. I was at Beast. Yeah. I'm sure you're better, but that's neither here nor there. But they asked me if I could compete. I said, no, not yet, but I've been contemplating it. You know what I mean? And why not? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got a good product. You know, we can definitely do something.
I've done some small ones, but I want to go to the big ones. But I want to go watch one first, like in person.
This is what you do. Go judge. Go get your certifications for the KCBS, which is what I got to do as well, and go judge one. I'm like, I might show up in Memphis and May next year.
I was thinking about
You know what I mean? Low key, like I might show up in Memphis and May next year, and
as a judge.
as a competitor. Yeah.
You better hurry up and get that
it done,
judge
right.
license.
Get that judging license. Yep.
I was thinking about going to the
If you do it, I'm doing it.
Well, so here's the thing, you know, you gotta have that team, man. You know, everybody's gotta understand their role. Like,
Right.
It's almost like a basketball team. Like if you good with brisket, you got the brisket. If you good with ribs, you got the ribs. Like I got a guy here who's always gonna be on the team. But man, when it comes to garnishing a plate, ain't nobody like it.
Yeah.
Like he's lightweight OCD. Like so when he gets to cutting that parsley and roll, nobody. So, but that's what he does, and he knows that. So, like, you know, I ain't gotta worry about that part. You know, so just finding those people, man. Because that's my only thing. Is I don't want to be the one that's doing everything.
We're used to doing everything. Yeah. So, yep.
Let me know if you do it. I'm gonna do it too.
Do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be on your team.
Hey, that's cool.
Or something. Maybe we can team up.
You can rock.
Low key. You know what I mean? So.
I take the ribs and I'm good.
Take the ribs? That's my
I'll
favorite.
take the ribs.
That's my favorite. I'll take the brisket.
Hey, I love it.
Or chicken. Give me chicken.
Take the chicken.
Yeah, I want the chicken.
Because actually I got another guy from Texas who did his apprenticeship with Franklin.
Really?
And he loves his brisket. So I'm like, when you do the brisket, I can do the.
I kind of took some I took some from Franklin. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did.
He did his own apprenticeship with Franklin. I almost did the online course, but I just ain't got around.
I watched Franklin. Aaron had a video on YouTube. He's on a YouTube series. I watched it. I said something. So I started watching Jeremy Yoder for Bad Science Barbecue. He's here? Get out of here.
We were supposed to have a.
God damn, I wish I had met Jeremy.
we were supposed to have an in-city competition next week, on the 24th. I think it was the 24th. And he was going to be one of the judges.
Really?
But we canceled it.
Wow.
Yeah, I watch him all the time. I watched him do some beef ribs one time.
That's his favorite. That's his favorite thing to cook. Yep. Yeah, the beef ribs, the short ribs, the full plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, man.
So how close are you to opening up?
Jeez, I am just about as close as spring 2023. So we're looking to find a location to build out. So yeah, they don't want it. My investor wants to find a property buy the property, and then build out what we want. So that should start. That process starts this fall. So we looking at stuff.
Stay in touch, man, because I'm there. If you got a little job that's coming up, I'll
Yeah,
sit down. It ain't nothing but a 4.5 hour drive.
Yeah, we about to drive back now.
Okay.
Yeah, we about to head back. You know.
I'll be there for grand opening. I can tell you that.
Yeah, man, definitely. But we got it together. So, yo, that's my brother right here, y'all.
BBQ, 801 West Kenwood Drive. Come check us out.
Please, if you in Louisville, can't miss Back Deck. You gotta be here. Matter of fact, everything back here looks like a deck. So this is the best place to eat, and the patriarch is gonna put down the good food anyway. So hey, thank you guys. I'm gonna holler at you all later. You know what to do. What's your Instagram?
That's Back Deck BBQ.
Back Deck BBQ on Instagram. Holler at my boy.
Back Deck BBQ LLC.
That is. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at you.